I think we all often start binge drinking as teenagers or young adults, but there is a very large percentage of us that do not let go of that quite problematic, destructive pattern of drinking. And it's one that we bring throughout the seasons and phases of our life. And I know that I was one of those people. I found it very difficult to manage to moderate my binge drinking, even though I never saw myself as an alcoholic or a physically dependent drinker. What I had was a problematic binge drinking relationship from the age of probably around 15 or 16, right up until I was 46, when I decided that the only way that I was going to really be able to break this pattern of drinking was actually to embrace what it felt like to have an alcohol-free lifestyle for a while without any timeline to go back to drinking. And for me, that's where I found freedom. And with a lot of the clients that I coach, because I now specialize in this niche of professional men and women who identify as problematic binge drinkers, what I notice is we all share some quite similar traits, which is often that we've started our binge drinking in our teenage or young adult years. And often during that time, we've been celebrated a bit for being good, big binge drinkers, and that we've lived in cultures that have really enabled and celebrated binge drinking as well. So you don't really even question it as a problem because it's a rite of passage. It's something that a lot of other people around you are doing. And it's really only in your own mind that you've really been in this kind of negative spiral, often asking yourself questions about your drinking and wondering if it is a problem or if there is something that you can do. And I know for me, I never saw anything out in the public domain, or I never read an article or a story or anything that really spoke to me about the type of drinker that I was. And when I would bring it up sometimes with friends, they would always say to me, "Oh no, you're fine. You're healthy. You do lots of exercise. You have big nights every now and again, but that's not a problem." And now what I know to be really true is that a problem for an individual is very unique, and it's about how we feel, and it's not necessarily about the number of drinks you're having or how regular you're drinking. It's actually about the impact that drinking is having on your life, and for each and every one of us, that's quite different.